Welcome to SECschedule.com. We will be previewing the 2021 Auburn Tigers football schedule. After a tumultuous tenure for Gus Malzahn on the Plains, the Tigers decided to move on and have brought in one of the hottest coaching candidates in Boise State's Bryan Harsin. Harsin led the Broncos to 10 or more wins in 5 of his last 6 non-COVID shortened seasons. Harsin takes over a squad that finished 9th in total offense and 6th in total defense in the SC last year. He'll have plenty of talent to work with and several questions to answer. No question looms larger for Harsin than Bo Nix. Nix, the son of former Tigers star QB Patrick Nix, heads into his junior year after 2 uneven seasons at Auburn. Is Harsin the answer for Bo Nix? To answer that question, he's brought in former South Carolina offensive coordinator Mike Bobo to run the offense. Nix is a third-team SEC preseason selection and team captain in 2021. The Tigers return arguably the top running back in the country in sophomore Tank Bigsby. The reigning SEC Freshman of the Year and first-team preseason SEC selection will have one of the top centers to run behind in preseason SEC first-teamer Nick Brahms. The talented Tigers defense features a pair of second-team preseason SEC selections in defensive back Smoke Monday and linebacker Zacoby McClain. The Tigers kick off the season at home against the Akron Zips on Saturday, September 4th at 7 p.m. on ESPN+. The Zips finished last season 1-5. The Tigers last played the Zips in 1988, a dominant 42-0 victory. The following week, Saturday, September 11th at noon on the SEC Network, the Tigers host the Alabama State Hornets, who play in the football championship subdivision. Their first big test of the season comes the following weekend, a trip to State College to take on James Franklin and the Penn State Nittany Lions on Saturday, September 18th at 7:30 p.m. on ABC. The Nittany Lions are coming off Franklin's first losing season with the program. Penn State features redshirt senior quarterback Sean Clifford, who has started 20 games for the Nittany Lions. The last matchup between these two teams was a tough defensive battle, with the Tigers squeaking by the Nittany Lions 13-9. The Tigers head back to Auburn on Saturday, September 25th to host the Georgia State Panthers before hitting the road again for a tough matchup against Ed Orgeron and the LSU Tigers on Saturday, October 2nd. Orgeron is looking to show that 2020 was an anomaly and get LSU back among the SC elite. LSU will go with Max Johnson at QB after Miles Brennan had surgery on an injured left arm. Last year, Auburn played one of their best games of 2020 against the Bayou Bengals, a dominant 48-11 victory. On Saturday, October 9th, the Tigers host Kirby Smart and the Georgia Bulldogs on the Plains. Smart has a very talented squad loaded with 4- and 5-star recruits and is looking to return the Bulldogs to the playoffs. He might have the QB to do it in JT Daniels, a breakout star of the 2020 season. Last year's annual grudge match was a 27-6 victory for the Bulldogs. Auburn hits the road again, this time to Fayetteville to take on Sam Pittman and the Arkansas Razorbacks on Saturday, October 16th. Pittman heads into his second season at Arkansas and is looking to improve on a 3-7 2020 campaign. The Razorbacks will debut a new QB in KJ Jefferson. They'll have talented first-team SEC preseason wide receiver Treylon Burks to help him make the transition to starter. Last year, the Tigers did just enough to beat the Razorbacks 30-28. Harsin and the Tigers head back home for a well-deserved week of rest before hosting the high-flying Ole Miss Rebels and their entertaining head coach Lane Kiffin. The Rebels are led by preseason All-SEC quarterback Matt Corral. The Rebels should be able to put up points on the board, but will they be able to slow down Nix and Bigsby? We'll find out on Saturday, October 30th. Last year, Auburn got the best of Kiffin's squad, 35-28. No time to rest as the Tigers head out of town again on Saturday, November 6th to College Station to take on Jimbo Fisher and the Texas A&M Aggies. The Aggies will start a new QB in Haynes King taking over for Kellen Mond. If he doesn't develop quickly enough, they will still have first-team SC preseason running back Isaiah Spillett to rely on. Last year, the Aggies beat the Tigers 31-20. Harsin's squad zigzags back to Auburn to take on Mike Leach and the Mississippi State Bulldogs on Saturday, November 13th. Leach is looking to improve on a 3-7 season. Last year, Auburn beat Mississippi State 24-10. On Saturday, November 20th, Auburn travels east to Columbia to take on the University of South Carolina and first-year head coach Sean Beamer. Beamer, The son of legendary head coach Frank Beamer arrives from high-scoring Oklahoma and will look to turn around an anemic offense. Last year, Auburn beat the Gamecocks 30-22. This year's Iron Bowl will take place in Auburn on Saturday, November 27th. Alabama is looking to replace a slew of standout skilled position players who will be playing in the NFL on Sundays, including quarterback Mac Jones, Heisman Trophy winning wide receiver Devontae Smith, and running back Najee Harris. The Crimson Tide will feature quarterback Bryce Young, already approaching 7 figures in NIL money, and first-team SC preseason wide receiver John Mechie III. Last year, the Tide handed the Tigers a painful 42-13 loss on their way to the SEC and national championships. That's Auburn's 2021 regular season schedule. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Do you think Harsin will help Bo Nix live up to his potential? Can Auburn compete for the West in Harsin's first year? If you like this video, please help us out by liking and subscribing to the channel. Also remember to visit www.secschedule.com for the complete 2021 SEC schedule. Thanks for watching.